Olivia, what are you doing with my favorite plank of wood?
Well, you know, beavers chew wood because their teeth grow in their entire lifetime, so they have to file them down, so they chew wood, and that's why I'm chewing wood.
Okay, but you are a person and you are not a beaver. Whoa, nature show!
Nature show.
Hey guys, welcome back to Whoa, Nature Show!
And we're golf clapping because we're keeping it semi-quiet today because we have a very special animal guest. Carl from Hollywood Animals is going to be bringing in an owl.
So before he comes, let's name
3 things we think we know about owls.
First one, they are wise.
Yes, they know exactly how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
1, 2, 3.
Second thing.
I remember we dissected owl pellets when we were in elementary school.
Yeah, that is true.
What did you find in your owl pellet?
A skeleton? What did you find?
A skeleton.
Okay. A third thing, I think they don't have butts.
What?
Yeah.
How do you know this?
I mean, have you seen the shape of their bodies? I don't know, we'll see. All right, so let's bring in special guest Carl with our also special guest, the owl.
Hi girls, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. This is Newton, our Eurasian tawny owl, who's checking out the entire set.
Wow.
They have very good eyesight, right?
They do. They have good eyesight, but really what helps them is that wonderful hearing they have. Because they hunt at night, they're very nocturnal.
Where are their ears?
Well, they're hidden underneath these feathers, and they actually have asymmetrical ear openings. Ours are even on the same side. Well, what this one has is on the left side, the ear hole is very high, and on the right side, it's actually lower, and it actually aims down. Whoa. And that gives them incredible directional hearing, so they can narrow down what's going on without even seeing it. See, he's already interested in everything.
So he can hear the bass down low, and then he can hear the chest.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you said he's a Eurasian?
Yeah, they're found throughout Europe and then parts of Asia. We've had him since he was very young. He's right around 6 years old right now.
How old do they get?
They live to be about 6, so we're hoping the day goes well. No, I'm kidding. They live a little bit longer than that. I think the record is well over 18 years.
Wow.
So what do they hunt?
Well, they'll hunt anything they really can mostly hear, snakes to rodents to even other birds.
Oh.
And they'll even eat other owls that are smaller, but at the same time, there are larger owls where they live that can take on them too. So it's a rough world.
I'm a pretty loud person. So he'd probably hunt me at night.
She is tiny enough.
Yeah,
Look at this thing.
I'd probably
Possibly,
come over.
Yeah.
possibly. Oh, there we
Wow,
go.
the
He's showing off
wings.
those nice wings. That's one of their other hunting features too. We just talked about their hearing, but they basically fly silently. Their feathers are actually kind of fringed, and also the way the wing design is, they fly at night and they are silent. So all this prey they're looking for with actually great hearings, like rodents have great hearing, but guess what? They've got the advantage
Wow.
where they're flying a little stealth.
You better be careful.
I know.
You're gonna get eaten.
I will.
You need to listen extra careful.
So, Carl, what is their habitat like?
Well, mostly forests. You know, they love trees, of course. That gives them safety, and again, they help with that hearing that's aimed down
Right.
to look for their prey. And also, you know, when they've got young, they're going to find a nice hollow tree, you know, to lay the eggs in, and it's a nice safe place where they can hang out at the front and guard against any predators.
Courtney mentioned that they don't have any butts. Is that true?
Well, it's a common misconception because everyone knows about the owl pellet, which is kind of gross, but pretty cool too.
I dissected one.
Yeah, so
Did
is
you?
it their
Yeah.
poop? What is it?
Well, it's kind of an in-between. All birds do have what we call a cloaca. It's kind of where the reproductive organs are and where the bud is. But what's different about these is their stomach acid is so weak, it cannot digest bones or fur, and they'll swallow a mouse whole, even that little tiny mouth. And the enzymes will start to break down the fleshy parts, and there's your answer.
the butt!
There's your answer.
It does exist.
Where did that come from?
That was about 10 seconds too soon, but okay. So what happens is what cannot be digested by the stomach acid is just regurgitated out into a little pellet because those thick bones aren't going to pass through that butt.
Wow.
I know all about that. Yeah, you want a probiotic?
Yeah.
I got one in the room.
There you
So,
go.
now,
Yeah.
what sounds do they make?
You know, they do make your standard owl sounds, though. This species has such an incredible mating call, and I can in no way imitate it at all.
Can Olivia try?
Okay, we'll see his reaction.
Hey, yo, you come over here right now.
He's kind of into it.
No, okay.
How about this? I've been thinking about it all day.
Got his attention.
Oh, I'm scared now. I'm running away, just like any commitment. Do they fly south for the winter?
No, actually, these ones are not migratory at all. They really do have their territory that they hang out in. And some of them have been so insistent on where they live that sometimes they do starve. They don't go outside of their range to go find food, even if food is non-existent in one season.
And do they hang out in groups or do they fly solo?
Flying solo.
Usually actually solitary. Usually they hang out by themselves. Of course, there's, a little bit of a mating period.
Is the ground dangerous for owls?
They definitely don't have the advantage. When they go after prey, their ideal situation is that they swoop down silently, just like that, grab their prey, and if the prey is small enough, they will carry it off. But sometimes they will eat the prey right there while they're kind of looking around, and again, using that hearing, listening for any predators. Sometimes if he swoops down to grab some prey, doesn't mean a bigger owl isn't going to come down and grab him.
Sometimes when I go to In-N-Out, I will eat it right there in the car right away. But sometimes if there's time, I'll take it home and eat it. He seems really sweet and he's adorable.
He is.
I can't resist.
He is. He's very tolerant, and sometimes you can give him a little scratch and he'll puff up.
Wow, when he closes his eyes, like, that's cool.
And see, with them, they just kind of feel around, but it doesn't hurt at all. Just checking things out, but they're just little puff balls. If you want to, you can give them like a little touch right there.
Do you want You can bite me if you want to.
Yeah, it's really just an exploratory touch.
It's like a very high quality pillow.
Well, it is, and again,
Not the IKEA ones, like the ones you buy from the malls.
but again, that's what helps make him so silent is the texture of the feathers.
I also have this other question. How come everybody thinks that owls are wise? Like, where does that come from?
I think it's just, when you look at them, those big giant eyes and how serious they look. They always look like they're deep in thought. Compared to some of the other birds of prey, they're not as smart as some of the other ones. But we love them just the same.
Hey, Newton, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
He flies off. I thought he was gonna
Bye, that was a dumb question.
I don't need to resort to your stereotypes. Does every owl have that ability to turn their heads like all the way around?
Yeah, they can
Like
do.
The Exorcist?
Yes, absolutely. They can roughly move their head a full 360 degrees, but not all the way, because there is a
they
point
have to
where
go
the muscles
back.
and the tendons would kind of get caught up.
Yeah.
What about their talons?
Well, this is also one of their main hunting tools. When they do swoop down, they use those and just grab onto that prey, and it's basically kind of stabbing the
I
animal.
can see that.
Yeah,
it's like stabbing you.
Yeah,
Just like when you used to get your pointy nails done.
Like this.
that's part of what helps take down the prey, and then they finish them off with that nice little beak over there.
How big could he get? Is this it?
This is about top size. It's a medium-sized owl. In its natural habitat, there's what we call an eagle owl, which is about 4 times as big, and so that's another reason why they want to stay hidden in a tree.
Are there other animals that would try and take Newton
I
down?
don't think there's much that can catch them, because anything from foxes, coyotes, they would love to make a meal out of little Newton here. But based on his lifestyle, it's harder to reach. So that's why the main predator would be other owls, because they're also hunting at the same time, whereas the hawks are sleeping during the day and the regular eagles.
Oh, that makes sense.
So yeah, and where they live, there weren't really any large snakes that could crawl up in the tree and go after him. He doesn't have too much to worry about.
And can he get fat?
They can, but it's so much effort for them to find their prey. They usually burn off their calories.
He looked at me like,
Yeah.
how dare you?
How dare you?
I have an excellent figure.
Yeah, and with a high protein diet, it's very low carb.
I don't want to be too forward with Newton, but what are his mating habits like?
Does he hit it and quit it, or does he mate for life?
I think it's kind of in the middle, where when it's breeding season, he will stay with the female to that point where eggs are laid, and then it's pretty much up to the female to kind of guard the nest and rear the young.
Does he go to another female and do the same?
It is possible, but with such a small territory, I think they're pretty much mating regularly with the same ones.
It's not like Tinder where you can just pick and choose. It's
Yeah.
kind of like Adam and Eve situation.
Okay, I get you.
It's okay. Owls can do whatever they want. They're wise.
Yeah, they're wise.
Can I pet him one last time? Maybe he'll give me some of his little nibbles.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You can touch him right there. He likes a little scratch.
Oh, it looks so
Yeah.
cute. Here you go first, Olivia.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. Showing off for you now.
Will you give me nibbles? Are you curious? No, he wants to leave me. It's fine. Everyone does.
I don't. Thank you so much, Carl from Hollywood Animals.
That's your full name, right?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for sharing all this knowledge that you have about owls.
Yes.
We learned so much
Yeah,
today.
Newton, hey, good luck with gravity.
Yeah, hey dude, I hope you found a hollow tree.
Yeah, I hope they make a Tinder for you guys one
And
day.
if you can't find one, you can come over to our house and we can hang out. and
Yeah,
stuff.
we can hang out. We're nice people.
And I can collect your pellets.
Yeah, we'll make a hollow tree.
Not in a creepy way, but just because I'm interested.
Thanks, Carl. Wow!
That was so awesome.
Yeah, it's cool to like learn things. There's like, yes, that's true, and then finding out things that's like, wow, I can't believe so many people think that.
And it's not that true. We
Yeah.
debunked a lot of things.
Yes, we did. So, what is our 3 things we know about owls? They do have a butt. They do, but it's for the extra stuff that they can digest. The stuff that they can't digest comes back out the mouth.
And they have asymmetrical ears.
Yes,
One
kinda-
goes up,
yeah.
one goes down, so their hearing is amazing. They could probably even hear me throwing shade.
Yes.
Wow. Third thing we learned.
They don't fly south for the winter, which is
No.
crazy. I thought all birds did that, but I guess not all of them do, and I guess it's a big risk too.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of that cute little owl?
I seriously love his texture.
Yeah, he's so soft.
So
Very
freaking soft.
Yeah.
I wish you guys could feel it.
Thanks again to Carl for bringing him in, and I hope we get to meet more of his animals on the show. Post in the comments if there's any other animals you want us to see, or if you want to bring him on again.
And guys, please like and subscribe, comment down below, and thank you guys so much for watching this show.
Yeah, we hope you like it.
We're having so much fun, and I hope you guys are truly enjoying it as
And
much
learning
as we are.
as much as we are too. All right.
All right.
Whoa! We gotta go.
This is a nice hollow tree.